I'm sure he's fine. Happy Mother's Day. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning here down in Southwest Florida, and we are about to pull up anchor. So follow along. All right. Did it? Well, that's why we turned the engines on that last time when the fishermen were coming up against our boat. Good on this side. Let me grab my sunglasses. Let me get my nav just right so I don't go the wrong way. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm gonna pull it up a bit, and then I gotta take the bridle off.
We only have 6.4 knots of wind this morning. We're in 3.5 feet of water under our keel, about 7-foot depth overall in this area. When we dropped anchor last night, it was about the same depth, so it gets pretty skinny, but we are not at low tide, so we're usually fine. We are not predicted to have very good wind to sail today, but we have to get back today. My niece is coming tomorrow, and fingers crossed, good weather. We're taking her out for our first catamaran sail on Sunday, and I'm very excited about it. I know I need the mic because the wind is so crazy, but it drives me crazy. Oh my God, it's so aggravating. Okay, port forward. Both back.
Anchors away.
All right, that was really good. I'm gonna back up a little. And off we go. It's gonna be some skinny water getting out this morning, but I think we will be okay. I've had my cup of tea. The winds are not too bad. Anchor's home. Cool. I'm looking forward to some Zoom calls from my kids. I'll have my younger daughter here and my niece here, and I am really excited to have them both here. So this area that I'm coming out of, I'll try and add a picture in later, and you'll be able to see our breadcrumbs. There is an incredibly, incredibly shallow spot that we have to get past. It's a little stressful to get past it, but hopefully we'll be fine. Look, there's already people up on the spit. There's also like this little spit of beach that the power boaters like to come to. I'm not quite sure where they wouldn't go to the beach, but I don't know. Different strokes for different folks. All right. I am just going to focus on getting us through here and make sure the thing's up. So I may not talk for a little bit.
There's a sandbar there.
Yeah, I got that narrow spot to get us through.
See the sandbar off to your
Yeah, I see it. I'm a little left of my breadcrumbs. I'm gonna correct here and go a little to the right, go a little to starboard. We're still reading 3-4, so we're all right. Stay over there, stay away from the sandbar. All right, I am bang on yesterday's breadcrumbs, so.
They're following us.
They are?
Yep.
That's funny, that's great though. I just hope their draft isn't too much longer than ours because it's not low tide, but it's not high tide. And yes, could I have checked? Yes. Does it really matter for us? Usually not. Get over there, dude. I've got 8 knots of wind on my starboard bow that is pushing me this way. And I've got a sandbar there, and I've got shoaling there, and I have to thread the needle through a very small spot. And you kinda can't trust your eyes, but you kinda can. There's a shoal marker to starboard, and there's a sign to port. And you definitely need to be between those two. I'm on track, but there's not a lot of wiggle room at all. The shallow spot is up farther. You'll see it on your starboard side. If anything, I'm cheating to port a little bit because that shoaling was right over there last time. We're still 3.7. Calm, calm, calm. Focus, focus, focus. You can do it.
So you see the little white buoy?
Yep.
Okay.
I trust my breadline. I don't trust my eyes. Especially here. What are the guys doing behind us? They following?
Yeah, patiently following.
4'2", 4'5". We've got good wind out there, which is not what they predicted, but that's great. All right, 5 feet. I think we passed the shallows. Yeah, we definitely passed the shallows.
That little floating buoy is, I noticed it yesterday, but I didn't notice it last time we were here.
I think it's new. We'll pass just a port of it, which is nice. All right, I'm gonna autopilot that for a second. We've got 11.8 knots of wind. We may be able to sail at some point. I'm not so sure about going back, but
yeah, but I think we're gonna turn right into the wind.
That's what I'm thinking. But if it holds up, we may get some sailing in today, which would be great.
What's your depth?
5'7". We definitely left at higher tide than when we came in.
Yep.
Yeah, 5'8". I'd almost be underwater. 5'6", 5'5", 5'4", 5'1", 5'0", 4'9", 8'7", 6'5", 4'32", 4'3", 8'7", 6'5", 3 feet, 2'8'7", 2'6", 2'5", 2'4", 2'3", 2 feet under the keel. Up, here's a shallow spot, but I'm right on my breadcrumbs, so I'm all right. That got shallow really fast. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's right here.
I know. That's got to be why that buoy's there now. 2'4", 2'5". That went from 5'8" to 2 feet in like 15 feet. I hope the guys behind us are okay. 2'5".
Anchored over there. Look at that.
That's a huge catamaran. Wow. We're still in 2'5". How can he anchor over there? He looks like he's solidly in the spoil. 2 feet 6. That's good. The monohull behind us. I don't know what their draft is, but they're pretty long. They're a long monohull. They're following right behind us. I hope they get through that spot. That's going to be the tight spot for them. That is that's going to be like at least 48 feet. 3-1 now, going back up.
Okay, very good, Captain.
Very good, Captain, thank you. I'm going to slide you around real quick to show you. I hope you can see the catamaran way out there. On my map, it looks like it's shoaling and not a spot you want to be at, but we're just backed right up to it. I also don't know if I would back right up to it because for me, the closest thing when I back up are my props and then my rudder and then my keel. I'm gonna give it a little more gas. I hope he's not sitting on his, well, I don't know. Not a problem. I'm sure he's fine. I'm following my breadcrumbs. You gonna trust your lion eyes? How'd he do? Oh, he's going through the shallow spot. I can't look. I hope he's all right. Let's see, I'm gonna move it a little more back so maybe you can see it. But there's a monohull going out through super shallow. Though under my keel drafts 3'9", and then under my keel, there was literally only 2 feet of water. As long as he doesn't have a 6-foot keel, he'll be okay. I know he's doing exactly what we did. He looks like he's all right though. 12.6 knots of wind. That's true. Well, no, we're only doing 4.8 knots. It's right on our nose. We'd have to do some pretty big tacking. 15 knots of wind minus 4.8 knots. The point of sail is just crap though. Man, I got seawater in my ear. So we have to go east for probably an hour and then we turn north. And the wind is coming from the east. So if the wind doesn't shift in an hour, we should be able to sail home really fast, which would be great. And it's funny because the last sail we did, this eastern leg was where we had the great wind and we were just zipping home. And then we turned the corner and we were gonna try and do wing on wing, but the wind just absolutely died on us and we ended up motor sailing because we couldn't get enough wind, which that happens, it's a sailboat. Hey, they made it.